afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, hi, my name is Catherine. Welcome to the channel. We're gonna be starting here in a little bit, y'all. So that'll just give everybody a little minute to come in. Getting the phone ready so I can be able to read your comments stuff. Um, I don't know what happened earlier. My phone just started freezing for no minute. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, y'all. All right, let's say a quick prayer. Heavenly Father, I want to tell you thank you for another day. We want to tell you thank you for everything you continue to do for us. And I just want to tell you thank you for my viewers. I want to tell you thank you for continuing to protect them and their family every day. Lord, I pray whatever we have, whatever we about to have a discussion about, may we learn something from it. Lord, we tell you thank you again for everything in Jesus' name. Amen. Hello, welcome to the live. So y'all, as you can see, our discussion is going to be about, we're gonna get started straight away. Whoever come in. So our discussion today is going to be about breadcrumbing, prioritizing in relationship, and also disappointment. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. So I have my note here so I don't go off topic. The first thing that we're going to talk about will be breadcrumbing. First of all, I want to touch on disappointment for a little bit before we even go to breadcrumbing. Okay, let me make sure my volume is up. So the first thing I want to touch on is disappointment. First of all, I like to say this. Hello, welcome to the live. All relationship, you always want to go into a relationship knowing that even though we all fall in love with somebody, and we feel like it's gonna be forever, but y'all, the real thing here, or the thing in real life, nothing lasts forever. The longer you and somebody are together, sometimes people just change. So we have to be willing sometimes to there will be disappointment. You might disappoint somebody, and somebody might also disappoint you. But what do we do when we have been disappointed in a relationship? What next? What are things that will help us in a relationship when we have been disappointed? How do we take our power back? Of course, we all come into this relationship with our own standards or expectation, or how we want this relationship to work. But sometimes our partner have their own standards or expectation that they come into the relationship with. Sometimes they might come saying that they love you and all the good stuff that they want you to hear. But I always say actions speak louder than words. So if this person truly meant it, that they truly love you, they're gonna treat you right. um they will be mindful as the way they treat you. They don't want to disappoint you. So even if somebody is faking it when they come into the relationship, you're gonna know, because they're gonna start to change their way of doing things. So we have, in order for us to take our power, you have to be willing to speak up. um just speak up. I know sometimes some people are just afraid that, oh, if I speak up, he might break up with me, or if I speak up, I think I'm going to hurt his feelings, stuff like that. But if your expectation or your standards are not being met, you have to speak up. If you want to take your power back, speak up and tell the person that you know what's going on and you don't deserve it, and this is how you want to be treated. If that person is not willing to treat you like that, you can either just walk away. You have already made them known that this, you know what's going on, and this is not how you want to be treated. You deserve more. I always say, treat people the way you want to be treated. No matter how good a person is, you can be the good person. That's what sometimes people fail to realize. You can be a good person, right? But not because I'm a good person, I love you, you continue to mistreat me or disrespect me or do me wrong. That means I'm not going to change the way I do things for you. Yeah, definitely I will start to change. If you're wise enough, you're going to start to change the way you kind of interact with a person. You're going to change some things differently. So sometimes people fail to realize that a good person going to change. They ain't just going to say that you continue to mistreat them and disrespect them, or just do them wrong, and they're going to always be there for you. It don't work that way. So if you really do care about somebody, I feel like honestly it's really important. If you feel like that the relationship has come to a point that um you don't want to be in a relationship with that person, meaning you are not going to treat them right, just tell them that you don't want to be in a relationship. In that way, you don't be there just breadcrumbing them or just doing them wrong, period, just because you want to string it along. That's just how I feel. So yeah, a good person going to change the way they do stuff. If you treat them wrong, not because they are not, sometimes a good person, not because they are not speaking up, that means that they don't know what's going on. They definitely know what's going on. Some people are just observing. They will see you doing the wrong thing, and they're just gonna sit and just observe the way you treat them. But when they do get tired with it, not everybody will speak up, but when they do get tired with it, they're going to walk away. No matter how that person loves you, they're gonna be ready to walk away. So you just have to be mindful how you treat somebody, because you never know tomorrow. So I feel like, we all know that nothing lasts forever. If you are in a relationship, you feel like um the relationship is not serving you anymore, just be honest with the next person, your partner, and just tell them the truth, how you feel, stuff like that. And in that way, you guys can go your separate way, um on good term. You don't want to continue to hurt somebody, so you don't just want to send them mixed signal saying that you love them, but you want to string it along just because you want them to always be there for you. Just telling the truth. And I would rather you telling me the truth than you lying to me, but uh, you are not there for the good reason. Or that's just how I feel. So how do we know that somebody is breadcrumbing you? Okay, let's go to it. And y'all, be able to walk away from, if you have speaking up about a relationship, you feel like your boundaries continue to be cross, or the person is not meeting your standards, speak up, tell them about it. Or if the person is not treating you right, speak up about it and tell them that what's going on. If the person is not willing to change the way in which they treat you or want to be in a relationship with you, if they are not willing to do those stuff, you can still love the person and be willing to walk away. Cause what will it do for you if you are in a relationship and the other person is not willing to do what it takes to be in that relationship, but you just there because you love that person? No. If that other person is not willing to do what it takes to be in a relationship with you, or at least trying to make effort to working on themselves, or to doing the stuff that you guys or you would like to do in a relationship, if that person is not making effort, period, it's okay. You can still love it and let it go. Your peace of mind is more important. I always say your peace of mind is more important, and you deserve better. So you don't. It's better to be alone than you be in a relationship, but it feel like you are single. Does that make sense? So that's just how I feel. If the other person is not willing to do what it takes to be in a relationship, take your power and be willing to walk away from it. Especially when you already talk, have that communication with your partner, telling them these are stuff that I expect in a relationship, and they are not willing to give it to you or do what it takes to be in that. Okay, so how do we know that somebody is breadcrumbing us? If somebody is inconsistent all the time, sometimes they'll make plans and don't follow up with it, and they don't, like, you guys will make plans to do something and they won't even call you to tell you that, oh, I'll be busy today, so we are not going to be able to do this. Or they don't just say anything at all. They don't do it. Then they come back with all this. They always come back with unnecessary excuses why they didn't follow up with your plans, stuff like that. First of all, I feel like that disrespectful. I feel like if we do make plans, if you cannot do it, just to let the other person know, oh, I won't be able to do it because I have so and so stuff to do, or I won't be able to make it, period. Just tell the other person. In a way, that person is not just sitting waiting for you. And I feel like if you make plans, this is what I always do. If you make plans for her to do something and I don't hear from you the day before to just confirm that this is what we're gonna do, or the day off, just so give me a heads up, be like, this is what we're gonna be doing, and this is the location, or these are stuff, the time and all that stuff. I will start to do my own thing. I'm not just gonna sit and wait for you to kind of last minute. So if you cannot confirm the day before that, oh yeah, we still we're still gonna do what we say we're gonna do, and this is a location or the time, or where we're gonna meet, stuff like that. If you don't say, I will just like we don't even have plans. So I'm not just gonna sit and wait for you to do what you want to do, then you come back with all the excuses, or you expect me to know that, oh, you were busy, that's why you didn't make it. First of all, everybody have phone, so you can text somebody to tell them, oh, I know we did make plans, but it's not going to happen. You don't have to, even you don't have to go into all details why it's not going to happen. Just tell the person, it's not going to happen, period. So that person able to do other stuff. But like I said, don't just sit there and wait on that person. If they really want to be with you, or if they want to follow up on their plans, they're going to get your heads up the day before and the day off, just to make sure that you guys going to make it there. So I shouldn't have to be the one to keep asking you, oh, what's the location, are we still going to go? No. If you asking me out, you should have all this stuff in place and you should be able to follow up true with it. If you cannot do it, just tell me that it's not gonna work today. Stuff like that, people who always have excuses upon excuses why they can't do the things that they say they can do, or the things that they say they will do. Yeah, they will just keep breadcrumbing you, and don't allow it, because first of all, if that person really love you, they're gonna prioritize you. So if you guys, I know at times things do come up, right? It's all part of life. Things do happen. So we just have to be mindful how we treat each other. If you know that you ain't gonna do something, just tell the other person. Don't just make them to keep sitting and waiting on you. That's how I feel, okay? And also, some people are in a habit, like they'll make plans and they won't call you at all. They will just don't say anything. Then they expect you to act, they expect you to ask them why they didn't call yesterday, or what happened. No, I'm not gonna even ask. I'm gonna act like nothing happened yesterday, because I feel like if you really did care, you'll be considerate of my time, and you'll be respectful of me, and you'll tell me that, oh, I couldn't make it. So especially one thing that I dislike, if you make plans and you cannot follow up with it and you don't call at all, and I try to tell you about it and you try to miss, just don't want to hear what I have to say and turn it against me, or oh, you always complaining and blah blah blah, or I forgot all the stuff. No, that just being disrespectful. If you make plans for somebody, you gotta follow up with it. If you cannot do it, just let your partner know. um or somebody who just come in, um you and a person together, right? They come in and go for no reason. You don't talk to them for days, and they just pop back up. Stuff like that. Those are all breadcrumbing, and they come back acting like nothing ever happened. Yeah. Well, the first time that happens, let the person know you will not appreciate it. If it continue to happen, don't just sit there and hope that they're gonna change. No, they ain't gonna change. This is part of this person. So if they are continuing to do this is, that means they don't respect you or they don't prioritize you. So if they continue to do the same thing, be willing to let go. In a way that make a chance for another person who truly love you, who will appreciate you, who will follow up with things that they want to do. Um, Example, like sometimes you need stuff. I'm not saying you should be the one always in need of something, but once in a while, if you need something, then you ask them for it and they don't want to help you out, stuff like that. And they act like they don't care. And even though you love this person, but you got to let them go. That make room for whoever do care about you to come into your life, for you guys to be happy together and have a successful relationship that you guys going to work together, because communication is very important. I always say actions speak louder than words. So the way in which somebody treats you, that's how they feel about you. So don't feel like the person going to change, and don't be afraid to speak up. I mean, if they want to walk, let them walk. Just tell them that you don't deserve it and you ain't gonna tolerate it. And if they continue to do it, just let them go. It's better for you to be alone than being a relationship and living as single, if that makes sense. Okay. um One thing I always say, never stop being a good person, even though it's somebody this is somebody mistreated you, or you are very nice to somebody or your partner, and you did all you had to do in that relationship to be a good person. Never stop being a good person in the next relationship. I always say it's better to take time to heal from that, from your previous relationship. Give yourself time to heal. Don't just rush into the next relationship. Give yourself time to heal. In that way you won't, I know we are hurt. Sometimes we get hurt. Yeah, we are all human beings. If somebody they hurt your feelings, in a relationship, we're gonna be upset. But never stop being a good person. Don't take it to the next relationship just because somebody was not a good person to you in the first relationship. That doesn't mean that that next person is going to be the same. So don't always feel like everybody we are all the same. So whatever happened in that relationship, don't take it to the next one. Feel like, oh, you all guys are the same. No, all guys are not the same. But if you start to observe some of the traits in that person, yeah, we have to be very observant. If you see some of the red flag, just don't take it for granted. Stuff like that. But yeah, we do have some good people out here who will really be honest with you and love you and appreciate you and give you all the time you need and just feel happy being with you, period. So never settle for less. If somebody's not prioritizing you, or they feel like they're always busy, they don't have the time to spend with you, you don't have to be with it. You can still love the person, but you don't have to be with that person. Just take that time to work on yourself, to better yourself, um, and just be the better you until the right person do come along. Okay. um Let me see what. And the next relationship that you do get in, just choose wisely. We all make mistakes in life, and I know life is all about learning process. We do learn along the way. We do make mistakes, and we should also be learning from those mistakes, that we don't continue to make the same mistakes. So if you see yourself choosing the same person in different relationship, there is a partner of choosing the wrong people in your life. Just sit back for a minute and um analyze why you picking the same person that continue to treat you wrong. In that way you do make the right decision. um And it's very important that we are also protecting our energy. Some people don't care. They don't give a damn how they treat people. It's all about them. They are selfish. They don't care if it hurts your feelings or use you or break you down. They have people like that. They don't give a damn. So we have to protect our energy. Choose the people that will try to uplift you, that will be there to help you grow as a person, that you guys will help each other grow as a person. um don't choose somebody who will also always have something to complain about. Just just think negative all the time, because if you're around those kind of energy, that will kind of bring you down, because you don't want to be around somebody who always doing the wrong thing, or just negative period all the time. You want somebody that will encourage you, that will be there, that you guys will help each other grow as a person. So we have to protect our energy and all that. You don't just want to choose anybody into your life because you love them. You gotta be careful the people that you bring around you. Um, Breadcrumbing, people who gave you the bare minimum, they just give you a little bit of, a little bit at a time just to keep you around. That's a string you along the way. We have to, um, I always say, follow your intuition. If something is not right, it's probably not right. So, especially when it's something that continue to happen, just you don't have to settle for that. It's better you being single and have a peaceful life than being with somebody who will just continue to give you anxiety because you love them, so they play with your heart. They come and go and stuff like that. You don't deserve that. You don't have to take that either. So we just have to be mindful of the people that we do and bring around us. Sometime around your kids too, or your family. All people are not good, so we have to choose wisely. I always say I want to pick somebody even if we are not together. um if we are not together, we are able to see each other and say hello, hello, stuff like that. We don't have to be enemies. So when we do choose the right person, even if the relationship had taken a course that, one day if you also meet that person, that you're able to say hello to them without you feeling like that person is gonna hurt you. So yeah, those are decisions that we should be making. um Someone who is always giving a bare minimum or just giving you low effort period, those stuff we have, especially when they are inconsistent with everything that they do when it comes to you, that person don't is not there for the right reason. So we just have to be very observant. Don't let your emotion get in the way, but be very observant and listen to your intuition. If something is not right, it's probably not right. So um also, sometimes people who breadcrumbs you, they will expect more from you. They want more from you, but um, they're willing to give you the bare minimum, the least or the less. They don't even want to try. But when you say something, um, they want to act like you the person that was wrong in this situation. Yeah, you ain't gonna treat me like that. I'm gonna speak up and tell you what you're doing wrong, and if you don't change, then go and find somebody who will be willing to deal with that BS. That's just how I feel. um and I feel like the relationship, you should start to know that the relationship has taken a course, or how do we know it's time to let go? Um, when you feel that, or when you start to feel like, or when you start to question a relationship, period, question yourself all the time, or question the other person in the relationship. Does this person really love me, or all this different stuff, or just start to question if you're doing the right thing, stuff like that. That mean that relationship has taken its course, and it's probably time to walk away if things are not working, especially when you are trying to make it work and it's not just working. So um especially when the person is not treating you right, um they are not considerate of your feelings. You express yourself to them, and tell them that, oh, I don't like what's going on, and they don't just, they are not considerate of your feelings or your emotion or anything. They don't just care. Um, don't just let people walk on you just because you love them, or you feel like you won't be able to find somebody who will treat you right. You deserve more, but if even you ever feel like you are not enough, take that time and work on yourself, better yourself. At the right time, when it's God timing, somebody going to come along the way, and you guys will live happily together. Okay, so yo, that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching today. Just comment down below, what time have you ever been breadcrumb before? Have you never ever been prioritized in a relationship? um how about your standards? Have people met your standards, or have people not met your standards? Comment down below. Always, self-respect or self-love is more important. Treat yourself the way you want people to treat you. So if somebody is not giving you what you deserve or that you need, you don't have to settle for less. That's why I always say it's better to be single than being in a relationship and not being in a relationship or living a single life. That's why I always say we have to love ourselves, because if we love ourselves, we will not just let people walk on us or just treat or mistreat us, period. So um it's okay if they want to walk for your life, let them walk, until the right person do come along. As always, y'all, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye, y'all.